Hello everybody, welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. Today we are in the city of Ketchikan and we arrived here with the Discovery Princess, so join us in this adventure. Today is day 6 of our 7-day Inside Passage Alaskan cruise, and this is our third port of call, Ketchikan. We arrived here at 7 a.m. and all aboard was at 12:45 p.m. We were allowed to exit the ship just a little bit after 7 a.m. Once they announced that the gangways are open, you can head out that way to disembark, and don't forget to bring your medallion with you. That is the only device that you need to exit and enter the ship. Just like in Juneau or Skagway, local authorities' rules says that no food, no flowers, no seeds or beverage products, except for water, are to be taken off the ship in port to avoid a fine.
Good morning.
If you book a Princess organized shore excursion, refer to the meeting times and locations printing on your tour ticket, just like you did before, at the other port of call. Princess Cruise Line has been sailing the world for more than 55 years, as I mentioned before. The award-winning cruise sailed to more than 330 destinations around the globe, and Alaska is the best scenic cruising for us. And that's why we keep coming back to Alaska year after year. Every Alaskan cruise we do is totally different. There is always something new to see and explore. And we are very happy to be sailing again with the Discovery Princess. Next year, Princess will be offering a new Alaskan route with the Grand Princess leaving from Seattle. This will be a pretty nice cruise. You will have so many new ports of call, like for example Haines and Wrangell. And for those who haven't visited the Icy Strait Point, Sitka and Seward, these are very interesting ports of call that you will really enjoy. So we are planning to do this cruise in May of 2025. So please subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have a new video. If you arrive at a port of call and you do not want to get off the ship, you really don't have to do so. You can enjoy the Discovery Princess with less people. A lot of places in the ship are open except for the casino and the shops of Princess, because by the gambling and regulation laws, they have to remain closed until we set sail and reach for international waters. But the Discovery Princess had many things planned for you if you stay in the ship. On our cruise, Princess offered trivia challenges and video game challenge like the Nintendo, bowling at the Princess Live, and competitions with other passengers in the piazza in the Big Bad Toss challenge. So there is always something for you to do in the ship. This is downtown Ketchikan. Ketchikan is known as Alaska's first city because it's the first major community travelers come to as they journey north. Located on an island, Ketchikan began life as an Indian fishing camp. The name Ketchikan comes from the Tlingit phrase that means eagle with spread out wings, a reference to a waterfall near town. Visitors to Ketchikan will love the rich native heritage, which includes the world's oldest collection of totem poles at the Totem Heritage Center. The Haida, the Tlingit, and the Tsimshian area are all part of the city's colorful history. Ketchikan, with its abundance of salmon, is also a sport fishing paradise, and it is also known as the salmon capital of the world. Ketchikan's real history dates back to 1883, when a man named Snow built a salmon saltery. By 1900, with a population of 800, the town was officially incorporated. Ketchikan is located on the western coast of Revillagigedo Island, near the southernmost boundary in Alaska. It is 679 miles north of Seattle and 235 miles south of Juneau. Its population is 8,142 within city limits, with a total population including surrounding areas of 13,686. Ketchikan is the 7th most populated city in Alaska. The temperature in Ketchikan is in the low 60s. during peak summer months, and it has an average of 152 inches of rain per year. Ketchikan is the salmon capital of the world. Logging also became an important industry for Ketchikan, and cruise ships started coming to the city through the inside passage, making Ketchikan a popular port of call. Ketchikan is only accessible by sea and air. Most visitors arrive on large and small cruise ships, and independent travelers can reach Ketchikan on the Alaskan Marine Highway with the state ferry system. As I mentioned before, Ketchikan is Alaska's first city due to the first major community travelers come as they journey north. Their abundance in salmon drew the Tlingit people to this ideal area, which they settled here. By the late 19th century, gold and copper were discovered in the surrounding mountains, creating the need for a supply center, and Ketchikan flourished. The downtown area is the main commercial district of Ketchikan and contains two large harbors, where several cruise ship docks. Since we arrived with Princess Cruise, we were able to dock next to the main harbor, within walking distance from downtown Ketchikan. Downtown's centerpiece is Creek Street, said to be the most photographed street in Alaska. Now it's full of shops and art galleries, but Creek Street was once the red light district, and we will be showing it to you in this video. For passengers who are doing the Princess Shore excursions, they will meet at a specific location for each shore excursion departure, so always look at your ticket for the correct place and time. Taxis are located pierside and throughout the city. A free shuttle bus runs every 20 minutes from the pier. In this store here, I am reaching for a coupon book. You should get one of these booklets because there are a lot of coupons to be used in Juneau, Ketchikan, and Skagway. You will find coupons for free shopping bags or hats and shirts deals very cheap, for $10 chocolate, hulu knife for just $7, or smoked salmon for $8. So grab one coupon book on your first port of call. Ketchikan has a variety of art galleries, specialty stores, and general merchandise in the downtown area. If you need to go to a bank, you can find First Bank and Wells Fargo Bank. A post office is conveniently located at 3609 Tongass Avenue, and they are open from Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 p.m. There are also two visitor information centers in the downtown area. The main visitor information center is located near Berth 2 at 131 Front Street, and the second one is near Berth 3 at 417 Water Street. While in port, we saw multiple cruise ships, like two Holland American ships, and one of them was the Northern, and we also saw the Royal Princess arriving in Ketchikan. It was just an amazing view seeing the Royal Princess arriving. So always expect Ketchikan to be very crowded, no matter when you come to Ketchikan. And since we don't have too much time in this port, plan your excursions or outing in advance. We only had around 5 hours and a half in this port. Now we just arrived at Creek Street. This is Creek Street in Ketchikan. It is a historic boardwalk district that is a must-see attraction here in this city. It is a short walk from the docks and maybe a little over 10 minutes walk from the cruise ship terminal area. It is a boardwalk built on stilts over Ketchikan Creek, east of downtown. It was once a red light district and home to more than 30 bordels or brothels from 1903 until 1954. These harbor seals are having a feast with lots of salmon. This area in Ketchikan at the end of the summer is where you can watch salmon swimming upstream to spawn, and the seals and other animals take advantage of this time. Here you can visit the Dolly's House Museum, view totem poles, shop at local stores and multiple galleries, or just enjoy the local art and culture. And you can also walk through the Married Man's Trail, which is a trail that winds through the trees and offers views of the town and the harbor below. At the top of the Married Man's Trail, you will find Cape Fox Lodge, and you can enjoy a panoramic view of the Tonga's narrow waterway, Deer Mountain, and the Thomas Basin Marina. The best points of interest in Ketchikan with the Princess Cruise excursions are the following: the outdoor adventures, riding in an off-road vehicle, kayaking, hiking, nature watching, ziplining, and more. You have the Totem State Park. It's a walk in a peaceful forest. This park is home of 14 totem poles and a replica of a 19th century clan house, offering a look into the Tlingit and Haida native Alaskan cultures. Ketchikan has the world's largest collection of totem poles, and they are easily found in the downtown area, in museums and the totem parks. Another point of interest is the Salmon native village. You can experience a rich living culture of the Tlingit as they welcome you into their village. The Alaskan Rainforest Sanctuary. It is a 40-acre rainforest reserve home of bald eagles, black bears, seals, and many birds. And you can even watch a master native totem pole carver at work. At the Misty Fjord, you can take in the dramatic beauty of a land slowly crafted by nature. You will find 1,000-foot waterfalls and crystal lakes. Another great excursion will be the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. The world champion athletes compete in a springboard chopping, back sewing, axe throwing, log rolling, and a 50-foot tree climbing. So you do not want to miss this one. The George Inlet Lodge is a former cannery bunkhouse built in the 1940s, which is a part of a shore excursion. If you want to do any excursion with Princess, just go down to Deck 5 forward, Plaza Deck, and head to the shore excursion desk to book your excursion. Now let's start with the list of the Princess Shore excursion, starting with Excursion 110. Excursion 110 is the Totem Big State Park and Lumberjack Show. It combines two of the most popular tours and experience Alaska's past and present. After a sightseeing tour around Ketchikan, you will travel to the Totem Big State Park to learn about the native culture and history. Then get ready for the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show, which features chopping, back sewing, axe throwing, and log rolling. Excursion 120 is the Salmon Native Village, Dance Performance, and Totem Park. You will visit a living native village and access areas not available to independent guests. You will visit Salmon Native Village and witness native dancing and see the craft of totem carving. Excursion 125 is the ultimate Salmon experience, cultural showcase, native crafts, and culinary tasting. You will immerse yourself in this ultimate adventure at Salmon Native Village. Excursion 300 is the Great Alaskan Lumberjack. Excursion 315 is the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show and Crab Fest. After the Lumberjack Show, you will be treated to a delicious Dungeness crab feast. Excursion 330 is a photo safari with nature photographer. You will join a small photo safari and focus on Ketchikan's stunning beauty and the chance of wildlife encounters, led by a professional guide. Excursion 380 is the historical Ketchikan and Creek Street walking tour. You will discover the unique city of Ketchikan and learn more about its fascinating Tlingit culture on this guided walking tour of Alaskan's first city. Excursion 388 is the Ketchikan Pub Walk created by a bar historian. You will experience the fun and lively ambience of Ketchikan's local pubs. Excursion 405 is the rainforest zip lining, sky bridge, and rappel adventure. You will embark on the ultimate nature experience as you glide through the rich rainforest canopy along a series of dual cables suspended between tall spruce, hemlock, and cedar trees. Excursion 420 is the Rainforest Sanctuary Nature Walk and Totem Park. You will view many different wildlife in their natural rainforest habitat on this mile-long guided trail, walk, and then watch a master carver and explore the on-site totem park. Excursion 430 is the Rainforest Canoe and Nature Trail. You will paddle on a canoe on a secluded mountain lake and scan the shore for wildlife. Excursion 510 is the Adventure Cart Expedition. This is an off-road adventure of a lifetime. You will experience the rugged Alaskan wilderness from the driver's seat on a Polaris adventure cart. Excursion 525 is the Wilderness UTV Family Adventure. This is an adventure on a powerful UTV. You will explore the trails of the George Inlet Fjord and the hidden beauty of the Tongass National Forest. Excursion 550 is the Deluxe Salmon Sport Fishing Expedition. You will enjoy an elevated experience and the thrill of fishing on a protected waters of the Inside Passage. Excursion 555 is the Ketchikan salmon fishing. It is another thrilling fishing experience in the salmon capital of the world. Excursion 570 is the authentic Alaskan fishing. You can fish like a local with a rod and reel no matter your skill level. Excursion 600 is the Lighthouse, Totems, and Eagle Excursion. This is another award-winning wildlife tour guaranteeing eagle sightings, eagle's nest, and views of the Totem Big State Park, Rock's Wildlife Viewing Area, and the historic Guard Island Lighthouse. On one of our Princess Cruise presentations, we learned the 5 different varieties of salmon in Ketchikan. The way to remember their names was simply holding one hand up, like in the picture. Your thumb rhymes with chum, so the first one was the chum salmon. Your pointer finger can sock someone in the eye, so sockeye salmon. Your middle finger is the tallest, so it is the king salmon. Then you can put a silver ring on your ring finger, so it's the silver salmon. And the last one is the easiest one, the pinky. One easy to remember, pink salmon. And that's how we remember the 5 different varieties of salmons. Now continuing with the short excursions, Excursion 610 is the Dailiest Catch Crab Fisherman's Tour. This award-winning 3-hour cruise aboard the Aleutian Ballad from Season 2 of the TV series The Deadliest Catch reveals the fascinating world of commercial fishermen. Excursion 615 is the Alaska Crab Expedition, Wildlife Cruise, and King Crab Snack. See the wonders down under the sparkling waters of Annette Bay. Discover one of the oldest techniques of catching fish. Excursion 630 is the Coastal Wildlife Cruise and Animal Planet exclusive excursion. This is a 3-hour high-speed boat ride that takes you on a search for black bears, eagles, seals, purpose, and sea lions. You can always watch and see humpback whales and sometimes orcas. Excursion 635 is the Waterfront and Wildlife Cruise. You will cruise on Alaskan-built expedition vessel through Ketchikan's colorful harbor and capture pictures of historic waterfront sites. Excursion 640 is the Wildlife Safari Cruise and beach bonfire. This is an intimate wildlife viewing adventure aboard a vessel in search for wildlife and a stop on a remote beach with Alaskan native camp host. Excursion 650 is the wilderness exploration, cruise, and crab feast. You will explore Alaska's wilderness and experience the life of a crab fisherman. Excursion 660 is the Town and Harbor Duck Tour. This is a very popular tour. You will experience adventure with a splash in Ketchikan on Alaskan's only duck tour. Enjoy a 90-minute tour aboard a modern, state-of-the-art amphibious vehicle that starts with a drive through town. Excursion 685 is the Alaska bear encounter by land and sea. You will set sail to Bay Bear Observatory and observe bears in a natural setting. Once docked, you will walk along a well-maintained forest trail on a viewing platform for the chance to witness bears feasting on salmon returning to spawn. Excursion 705 is the exclusive Wilderness Zodiac. You will get behind the wheel on a motorized Zodiac boat and take off on an adventure through the George Inlet Fjord. Excursion 770 is the Eagle Island Sea Kayaking. This is a kayak adventure in the Tongass National Forest. Excursion 800 is the Misty Fjords National Monument by seaplane. You will enjoy an eagle's eye view as you soar over Misty Fjords National Monument, the nation's second largest wilderness area, and you will be on board an authentic Alaska seaplane. And the last excursion is the Excursion 885 is the Black Bear Wildlife and Nature Walk. This is a drive to bear viewing tour in Ketchikan. It takes you on the adventure of a lifetime as you view black bears in a private reserve. All the prices that we gave you and the excursions and excursion numbers were at the time of this video. Prices and excursions might change with different cruise schedule and different ships. After talking to the shore excursion crew member and some passengers, we were told that one of the best excursions here in Ketchikan is the Misty Fjords and Wilderness Explorer Cruise, the backcountry jeep and canoe safari, and of course the Rainforest Trail e-bike and nature walk. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, a nature lover or an adventurer, there is always an excursion especially for you. We usually try to do our excursions with the Princess Organized Shore Excursions because they will make sure that you will get back to the ship on time, no matter what happened. The ship will wait for you if you are doing an excursion with Princess. Before I forget to mention, the medallion pay system, which is your medallion from Princess Cruises, can be used at many merchants, including souvenir and jewelry stores here in the ports of calls in Alaska, and you will receive a 7% back on shoreside purchases as onboard ship credit. This is the end of our video and we hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to watch our previous video of the ports of call of Juneau and Skagway. And consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have our next video of another port of call in Alaska. Thank you.